This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We hear from the host of a program that airs here on SSPTV that has been diagnosed with COVID-19. Her story and more next. Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Ken Karen. I thank you for watching, and remember, we're all in this together and we'll get through it together. Now here's your local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Pennsylvania Department of Health today confirmed 693 new positive cases of COVID-19 in Pennsylvania. That brings the state total to 4,087. According to the Standard Speaker, there are 69 new cases in Luzerne, Schuylkill, and Carbon counties. And just last night, the president addressed the American people once again, extending the federal social distancing guidelines until April 30th. For up-to-date information on the coronavirus outbreak, go to the SSPTV Facebook page. And a reminder of the testing sites for COVID-19 in Hazleton. Lehigh Valley Health Network opened a second testing site at 128 West 14th Street, the LVHN Gastroenterology Office location. This center and the one at 140 North Sherman Court will be open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. The Lehigh Valley Health Network stresses that if you think you may have COVID-19 or may have been exposed to someone who does, stay home. LVHN is providing free COVID-19 screenings online and by phone. You can call 1-888-402-LVHN or complete an LVHN video visit by downloading the My LVHN app. For the latest up-to-minute information on COVID-19, again, visit our Facebook page. You do not need Facebook to access the information. State Attorney General Josh Shapiro is warning Pennsylvanians to watch for scams concerning a federal stimulus check. He advises to not take unsolicited calls claiming to be about COVID-19, the pandemic, and the federal stimulus. Shapiro also asked that you report suspicious emails and calls to his office. For more information and advice, go to attorneygeneral.gov/consumer alerts, and to report anything suspicious, email scams at attorneygeneral.gov.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Local firefighter and Hazleton City Councilman Tony Colombo is asking everyone to put on their porch lights tonight in support of our first responders at 8 p.m. And here's our forecast for tonight from the National Weather Service. We have a 20% chance of showers before 2 a.m. It will be mostly cloudy, low of 38 degrees. Tomorrow we'll get into the mid-40s with a 20% chance of showers. It will be mostly cloudy, 30% chance of showers at night, cloudy with a low of 35 degrees. Wednesday, a 20% chance of snow showers and then some rain. We'll have a high of 47 degrees. Same chance of rain at night, partly cloudy, low of 30 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 48, partly cloudy at night, lows in the mid-30s. Mostly sunny on Friday with a high of 53, and Friday night mostly cloudy with a low of 38 degrees. This is much bigger than sports. Those are some of the words from Penn State football head coach James Franklin during his opening remarks for a Zoom press conference last week. The lead Lion went on to thank medical workers and gave a special shout out to those at the Penn State Hershey Medical Center. Currently, his football team is having Zoom meetings and helping the players do optional workouts from home. Franklin preaches to his team to compete in everything they do, and a 24/7 sports reporter asked him how they can keep that edge now. Franklin says in this challenging situation, the most successful people, organizations, and teams will handle the challenge the best and come out of it the best, and he added this.
If handled the right way, we have an opportunity to learn from this, to grow from this, to learn some things about ourselves individually, to learn some things about ourselves as program. Again, embracing the technology, all these different things that we have to do, and hopefully come out of this thing stronger and use this as an opportunity to learn and grow as a program.
Franklin also says there's a possibility of teams getting more time to work in the summer before the preseason practice, but of course nothing is set in stone. Now let's take a trip outside together safely through the magic of television and with our good friend Kent Jackson from the Standard Speaker.
Rivers remember, just as people do, Ben Hayes said. Just as memories form new pathways in our brains, rivers carve channels through the landscape. Uncovering historic channels is a key to managing rivers and streams. Hayes, who's a professor at Bucknell University, told an audience at Nescopec State Park on March 12th. He directs Bucknell's Watershed Science and Engineering program, and he seeks to work with the river while adjusting for floods, improving water quality, and creating homes for trout and other life in the waterways. He has switched to lower tech, lower cost methods. He places trees across streams, and the trees will control flow, catch some of the fine gravel in which trout lay eggs, as well as improve water quality by adding carbon from pieces of bark and developing pools that are rich in dissolved oxygen. Like the Native Americans, he encourages governmental agencies, conservation groups, anglers, and others to take a long view of stream health. Rhetorically, he asked how his ancestors 7 generations ago would have regarded his actions along the streams, just as he wonders how people 7 generations into the future will regard what he does. The rivers seem out of control, but they're returning to the past roots of their memory. You have to give them room to roam, Hayes said, and space to adjust.
Thanks, Kent. Every dog I see now makes me smile, so I consider them all therapy dogs. With that in mind, here's 2 dogs up for adoption at the Hazleton Animal Shelter. This is Caitlin. That's Caitlin with a Y. She's a 1-year-old spayed female hound mix. She's good on her shots, and she's microchipped and has tested negative for heartworm and Lyme disease. And look at that face. I have to remember this is a news program every time. So on to the next dog. Hello, Heidi. Heidi is a 3 to 4-year-old spayed female shepherd husky mix. Heidi is up to date on her shots and microchipped. She tested negative for heartworm but positive for Lyme disease and is being treated. The Hazleton Animal Shelter is located at 101 North Poplar Street in Hazleton, and their current hours are from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Coming up in sports, a whole lot of local sports historian Ron Marchetti. Ron will show us some of his treasures from his local sports collection. And next, our Janine Lassance talks with this woman who's been diagnosed with the coronavirus. Her story after this break. Here's tonight's social news. The Luzerne County Child Advocacy Center has canceled their 6th annual Moonlight Masquerade Gala, but they're still planning on having their Whiskey, Cigar, and Purse Bingo on June 6th and their Harvest Festival in October. For more information, go to LuzerneCountyCAC.org. And they remind everyone that April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and if you have a blue pinwheel, you can place it in your yard to show support for the cause. And the Rotary Club of Hazleton has canceled their meeting for Wednesday, April 1st. The group will continue to reevaluate on a weekly basis for their meeting, saying their only concern is the health and safety of their members. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following. Dolores L. Shito, 89 of McAdoo. Services are private. The Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo is assisting the family. You can send condolences at DamianoFHINC.com. Ronald L. Shell, 69 years old of Hazleton. The services are private. The Crofton Hughes Funeral Home in Hazleton is helping the family. You can send condolences at KHFuneralHomes.com. And Jacob Leonard Lazar, 28 years old of Weatherly. A celebration of life will be held at a later date. The Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home in Weatherly is assisting the family. You can send condolences at GriffithsFuneralHomes.com. Today's social news has been brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. For information, call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.